Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is News Now at noon.
And thanks for joining us for News Now at noon. Happy Friday. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Now at noon, deputies say they discovered drugs in a Salamanca woman's vehicle following a Wednesday evening crash.
Plus, we have an update on a water main break overnight near the South Main Street Bridge. What does that mean for construction there? We'll let you know. But first, we check in with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter standing by with a look at our Friday forecast. Happy Friday, Deke.
Happy Friday, Justin, and I almost missed my cue. I was getting a last-minute makeup touch-up, but anyway, or a last-second makeup touch-up. But anyway, let's take a look at the almanac for yesterday. 52 degrees was the high, and that was a little bit above our forecasted high. 42 is where we bottomed out this morning, and nowhere near the records for yesterday and for today either. As we take a look at the radar, we are dealing with a few scattered showers. This is mainly a band of light lake effect rain that has been moving across the Buffalo Metro, but the southern tier nice and dry. The National Weather Service has canceled the aerial flood watch earlier this morning, so that is no more as a lot of the widespread rain is tapering off. But as we do still have the rain, we're still dealing with some cloud cover that is socked in across western New York, and maybe those clouds are not going to go far, but they will be breaking up to the second half of the weekend. So hour by hour, look at these temps. They're going in the wrong direction. They're going down through the 40s, and the rain chances will ultimately decrease as we go throughout the afternoon into the evening hours. We'll talk about how much more rain we're going to add on today, plus how's the weekend looking with that Quick Solution 7-Day later on in the show. Jay and Matt.
Dakota, thank you. We had some late-breaking news that just came in. A Lakewood man who was originally charged with first-degree rape back in September now finds himself facing 4 counts of possessing an obscene sexual performance by a child. That, according to the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office. 38-year-old Jeffrey L. Shriver of Southland Avenue in Lakewood faces the additional charges following a 6-week investigation into additional allegations. The ongoing investigation by the County Sheriff's Department was assisted by the County Criminal Investigation Division, the County SWAT Team, the County Forensic Investigation Team, the Southern Tier Regional Drug Task Force, Lakewood Bust-Eye Police, JPD, and the FBI. Shriver is due to appear in the town of Bust-Eye Court at a later date. WNY News Now will have more details as they become available.
The Salamanca woman is facing charges after Chautauqua County Sheriff's deputies say they discovered drugs in her vehicle late Wednesday evening. 51-year-old Candy Leon was reportedly driving on I-86 near Sherman when she struck a deer, causing heavy damage to her vehicle. When deputies arrived, they allegedly discovered meth, cocaine, heroin, and other drugs in the car. Leon was arrested and arraigned on a plethora of charges. She is currently in county jail on $10,000 bail.
A Warren County woman pled guilty yesterday to 6 separate charges after she allegedly stole prescription medications from a nursing home while serving as a licensed practical nurse. According to court documents obtained by WNY News Now, 31-year-old Tityute native Kelly Gentz will be sentenced in January on the charges. 4 of the 10 charges Gentz originally faced were withdrawn last month for criminal possession of a controlled substance. Gentz's arrest came after an investigation by the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office.
And a Thursday evening water main break that had workers scrambling to uncover and repair should not delay the anticipated November 30th opening of the South Main Street Bridge. That from County Director of Public Facilities Brad Bentley, who told us this morning that the main should be repaired by the end of the day today. He said the bridge did not sustain any damage and that the break appears to be under a sidewalk at the approach to the bridge. All things considered, Bentley said the damage was minor and the repair seems to be a minor matter. As of 11:30 today, the cause of that break was unknown as workers pressed on to uncover the main and replace the parts as needed. BPU Communications Coordinator Rebecca Robbins telling us that the water main was turned off at about 9 o'clock Thursday evening, and that's when she was assured new water main projects at the intersection of 2nd Street and Main Street and the intersection of Main and 1st Street did not cause that break. We'll, of course, continue to press for more details. Obviously, everybody, Matt, seems very interested in that project because that bridge has been shut down for a long time. That's a huge thoroughfare for people who are in Jamestown.
It's had construction and stuff going on for 4 years now, at least. It all started, they condensed it to one lane with the traffic light. That was there for a few years. Now there's no traffic, and it's causing some traffic issues right now.
Right.
So people are eagerly anticipating the November 30th reopening. I know I am. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just today with trying to get down there to film it, obviously, we've done updates, and you've got to go out of your way, and it's horrible if you're trying to make an emergency run to Tim Hortons from downtown Jamestown, that's for sure. Happy Friday to everyone. Thanks so much for being here with us. Saying hello to Laura, Nadine as well, Tabitha joining us, and Pam watching as well. Happy Friday to all of you as News Now at Noon rolls along. We tell you about a Jamestown Battalion chief who received a promotion yesterday. Those details coming up.
And later on, our Norm Rodriguez takes a look at how the Southwestern Trojans football team fared in playoff action. Coming up.
Keep your car running smooth this winter at Express Bike and Auto, located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension, right here in Jamestown. They're your one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Looking for a new ride? Express Bike and Auto even sells vehicles. And guess what? Financing is available. What are you waiting for? Visit Express Bike and Auto at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension today.
We have been fighting this drug war for 50 plus years. It's time that we get a little smarter in our enforcement. We can't just incarcerate them and then let them go.
A big deal is fiscal responsibility.
We need to have an open, honest, and accountable budget. We have to encourage the community to be involved. Every interaction with our community has to be looked at that as an opportunity to build a partnership to keep our community safe and secure. When in doubt, put the public first.
Right.
And you can't go wrong with that.
There's an old saying, there's no news in the newsroom. Well, it's true. The time I spend at the anchor desk is just part of my day. Most of our time is spent gathering stories in the community, stories that matter to you. We can't do it alone, and we need your help. When you see breaking news or have a news tip we should know about, drop us a line on Facebook today, email our news desk, or call our newsroom at 488-7226 so we can bring those stories straight back to you.
Battalion Chief Samuel Salemi of Jamestown has been named the city's next deputy fire chief in the Department of Public Safety. Salemi will be filling the position vacated by retiring Deputy Chief Chester Harvey, and the promotion was confirmed by Mayor Sam Teresi. Salemi began his emergency services career at Chautauqua County Ambulance Service in 1986. He graduated as a paramedic the following year from the Western New York EMS School of Paramedicine at Buffalo General Hospital. His career with the Jamestown Fire Department began in 1990. Salemi will begin his new duties on November 30th.
Republican gubernatorial candidate Mark Molinaro will address some of his followers here in the city of Jamestown tonight as part of his Bring It Home tour in the final days of his bid to unseat Governor Andrew Cuomo. Molinaro will speak along with other candidates at 7 o'clock tonight at the Northwest Ice Arena. Doors there will open at 6:30 p.m. He's also scheduled to speak at this rally is Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello, State Assemblyman Andy Goodell, State Senator Kathy Young, Congressman Tom Reed, and GOP Sheriff candidate Jim Quattrone.
4 of the 5 candidates for that New York governor's race faced off in a debate last night at Albany St. Rose College, but incumbent Governor Andrew Cuomo did not take part in the League of Women Voters event. Morgan McKay has more.
Who's missing?
Shame on Andrew Cuomo for not coming here.
Yeah.
He feels he's entitled to the office he holds.
If you elect me, I will end 3 men in a room governing, obviously.
But tonight's debate did finally tackle specific upstate issues. A big focus was on how upstate can attract more people and rejuvenate its economy. Howie Hawkins, Mark Molinaro, and Stephanie Miner really hit on infrastructure investments and making upstate more affordable.
We need to build public housing to deal with the affordability crisis. The rent is too damn high, healthcare costs are going up.
This is how you grow an economy, is by building infrastructure systems that everyone can use.
Upstate New York needs to be shown the respect of state government that it hasn't gotten for the last 8 years. And what that means is to make upstate New York more affordable.
On the other hand, Larry Sharp said investments mean more taxes. And instead of the state paying for roads or bridges, companies should own them and be responsible for their upkeep.
Why aren't we instead putting a Google road right next to I-80? Google has the road, they put whatever they want on it. Their maintenance fees are keeping up I-80.
Each candidate was also asked about their opinion on a red flag gun law. This would allow for a judge to take away someone's guns if they are thought to be a threat to themselves or others. Hawkins and Miner agree that the state should tackle the cause of gun violence.
The highest correlation with gun violence is social inequality. That explains street crime.
Bring everybody around the table respectfully and say, how do we keep weapons out of the hands of people who are mentally unstable, who are suicidal?
Molinaro and Sharp both said they do not support a red flag gun law. Molinaro said the state needs to increase its mental health services. And Sharp said it makes everyone secret police.
We need to make sure they're mental health professionals, that teachers are taught in trauma-informed care, that law enforcement has mental health first aid. Once we have a law, we are creating a secret state police. It is hurting my veterans.
The election is this Tuesday, and voters will elect a governor, senator, congressman, assemblyman, state senator, attorney general, comptroller, and the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office. And remember, Justin, that's all what we're doing locally. So there's, in some races throughout the state, there's some senators and some assembly people who are running unopposed.
Right.
But here locally, you know, we've got the race with Andy Goodell and Judy Einach.
Right.
And we've got some contested races coming up.
Certainly do. And of course, as you know, if you're watching us outside of Chautauqua County, then, you know, your ballot may appear different. And there are a few local seats as well, towns and things like that. And of course, on election night, we'll have coverage of all of that. It's just kind of difficult to cover it in the broad spectrum of things for a lot of people. But certainly a very interesting midterm election either way. Obviously, you start at the top and work your way down to the local where we are, and there's a lot of hot races. And tonight, Rory and I will be covering Mark Molinaro here in Jamestown. We'll be streaming that rally live here on our Facebook page, so you can check that out. And just incredible because the political sphere and its work, and a lot of these people coming to this city to try to campaign. Governor Cuomo even coming here for the National Comedy Center. Not going to deny that that is definitely a campaign event for him. It's something that he's very much toting. So, you know, it's great to see, and we're, of course, we are your place for politics, so, you know, unbiased and straightforward, and we really appreciate all that everyone has to say. It's certainly a very exciting election season.
I'm excited for Tuesday night, Justin.
Yeah.
I like working with you guys, and we've got some contested races. What else can I ask for?
Right. And we'll have
pizza.
Speaking of, pizza on Tuesday night. Speaking of that election night coverage, join us on Tuesday starting around 9 o'clock as polls close. We'll have live team coverage both at the Republican Party, kind of not really their headquarters, but it's their party, and where they celebrate the election and watch the results live, and at the Democrats as well, which is not too far away from our downtown studios. So we'll have full coverage of that there as well. So certainly a great thing. So saying hello to TR. Thanks so much for joining us, Wanda, and Andrew as well. Happy Friday to all of you. Next here, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's standing by with more details on our weekend weather forecast.
And later on, a ribbon cutting for a local business affected by a massive fire in Faulkner. Details after this.
I won't hesitate, it's my turn to make that call. I just want a touch, I ain't here for love no more. Okay? Yeah.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvanna Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Coming soon to downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops Restaurant and Tavern. The full-service restaurant will carry a wide array of craft brews, wines, and food pairings to make your taste buds sing. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, including a Sunday brunch buffet. A truly one-of-a-kind experience coming soon.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And a happy Friday to you. Welcome back to News Now at noon. And as we take a live look at the Sky Vision Camera Network, there's actually fog in downtown area. This is what you're seeing here is fog on the camera along with a few raindrops. Again, when the temperature and the dew point is close together, that means you will have fog. Let's go one more stop to the Seneca Allegheny Casino in Salamanca. No fog here, and but traffic flowing well on 86, 52 with that dew point of 43. Onto the graphics, and we'll take a look at the rainfall totals over the past 24 hours. And again, I told you yesterday how I felt that the computer modeling was a little bit shy, I think, in some of the rainfall totals in the southern tier, and I kind of think that was the case here because Dunkirk had 1.44 inches just over the past 24 hours alone, and Jamestown at 0.98. So again, I told you how the modeling was, I think, being a little too conservative, and that definitely was the case here. But again, the flood watch has been canceled by the Weather Service. That is no more. That's the good news. Now, the probability of rain, again, 40% chance today, 40% chance tomorrow, dips off for the second half of the weekend before another frontal system comes our way, bringing us a chance for more scattered rain on Monday and Tuesday of next week. News now, Cam. The clouds really just kind of sucked in. It's kind of like another gloomy day out there. Current temperature at the airport, it's 49 with that southwest wind of 13. You take the wind in the air temp, combine it together, you got your wind chill of 44 degrees. At least it's not chilly, well, too chilly. That's the good news. Now, this is all in association. These are all the low pressure systems that have plowed through the region over the past couple days. That has given us a lot of the rain, but this is the front that has produced the severe weather down to the south yesterday, and this is all in association with that frontal system, but there's another front that'll be coming our way toward next week. As we zoom in close in on First Defense Doppler, again, a lot of the widespread rain has tapered off, and now we're dealing with a few little pockets of light to moderate drizzle, mainly north of Buffalo, but there might be something returning underneath the radar beam in the southern tier. And when it comes to the fog, I often tell you this, if you see anything less than 10-mile visibility, that means there's fog. And look at Buffalo, 0.6-mile visibility area, officially at the airport, 7.7, and Jamestown officially at 10. So there's no fog in Jamestown or Olean when you've got 10-mile visibility. Future scan picks up on the chance for the scattered rain showers today, scattered rain showers tonight, better chance for another chance of more scattered showers tomorrow, and then that'll all clear out by Sunday, giving us a rather dry Sunday, but a little bit below average as well. How much more rain are we going to pick up? Not a whole lot. The computer modeling really suggesting less than half an inch for most areas. You can see here Jamestown probably, I would say less than a quarter inch there, a 0.14 in Dunkirk and a 0.19 in Olean. So not a whole lot more rain to go around. That is the good news because a lot of us are floating away in the rain. Temperatures today going the wrong direction. This is where we're bottom out today. Temperatures in the upper 40s along the Lake Erie shoreline. Temperatures will go the opposite direction after that front is plowed on through. Temperatures in the lower 40s here as well with a drip and a drop in. A few of them may be possible for the afternoon hours. 7 days of your life down the road we go. 41 degrees Saturday and again 51 Sunday. That's not too far off from average, but still a little bit chilly. And then the rain returns for next week. And look at Tuesday, 61 degrees. Rejoice. And don't forget, time change, 2 a.m. on Sunday. Set those clocks back when you go to bed Saturday night. The man with the big broadcasting pipes, Norman Rodriguez. We'll have sports right after this.
17, and we got a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly, we're 10, 23, and now we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead end jobs and got bills to pay. Have old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love.
The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, enter their 30-day challenge, where for only $69, you get 30 days of unlimited everything. That's right, everything, along with 2 one-on-one personal training sessions. Then, if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get the next month free. Plus, the first place winner will get 2 Buffalo Bills tickets or a $100 gift card. Details right now on the Fitness Bunker's Facebook page.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
Good afternoon, sports fans, and happy Friday. Welcome back to News Now at Noon. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. The Southwestern Trojans were eliminated from the championship race after losing to the Cleveland Hill Eagles 32-28 Thursday night at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The Eagles finished with 498 yards rushing, 330 of them by senior Aaron Waller. Southwestern quarterback Cole Snyder finished with 215 yards passing and 2 touchdowns while rushing for another in his final high school football game. Cleveland Hill's next game will be on November 9th against the winner of Saturday's 5 p.m. game between the merged Letchworth Warsaw team and the Attica Blue Devils. Both the men and women's JCC basketball teams defeated Tompkins Cortland Community College Thursday night. The JCC women's team posted a 73-49 win over the TCCC women's team, while the JCC men's team overcame a 44-26 halftime deficit to defeat the TCCC men's team 82-80. The next 2 games for both teams will be over the weekend for the Crossover Classic. Tomorrow's game will be against SUNY Broome Community College, while Sundays will be against Corning Community College. The Buffalo Bills are back in action Sunday, hosting the Chicago Bears. The Bills have lost 3 consecutive games, while the Bears are currently first in the NFC North at 4-3. Nathan Peterman will get his second start of the season at quarterback. Kickoff will be at 1 o'clock on Fox. The game can also be viewed on the NFL app or NFL Sunday Ticket. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Awesome, Norm. Thank you very much.
Nathan Peterman. I mean,
what?
They're
Nathan
done
Peterman?
for.
Terrible.
Terrible?
Terrible.
Terrible. He's terrible?
No comment.
Okay, you don't want to get yourself in trouble?
No, but you
Go ahead. Nobody's listening but us girls. That's the beauty of this show.
He's so loud he doesn't even need his microphone. All right,
Wow.
time for me to read my story. The grand reopening of a business affected by a massive fire in the village of Falconer in 2017 will take place today. Deco Mesh Designs, they're a local supporter of the Relay for Life. The shop will host a ribbon cutting today at 2 o'clock. Now, back in March, Bob Michike, the manager of that shop, vowed to reopen. Something he did.
We got some water damage that we can tell, but we can't really get in. As long as they find our end structurally good, and if the building stays, we're staying. We've got like 30 people involved, of crafters and vendors that help us, and we pay the rent, utilities, and whatnot, and everything else goes to the Relay.
The Craft Cottage of Chautauqua will also debut today at the new Falconer location. Both will reopen Saturday from 10, will be open on Saturday from 10 to 5 and Sunday from 11 to 4.
I mean, we've talked about this, Justin, but it worth more mentioning how the community has rallied tremendously after that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, crazy.
And it's incredible to hear the stories of these people. And just last week, Norm covered the reopening of the tattoo shop that was there. So, so happy for them in Falconer, and such a tight-knit community from everybody, from the first responders who were there that day to the people who responded to the aftermath, the Red Cross folks, to the people who were all involved and the people affected. So great job there. I want to say final hello to Sarah, to Wilma. Thanks so much for joining us. Wanda as well. Happy Friday to everybody. One man who we're so excited about, Bronson Ras Mufasa. Hey Bronson, what's up?
Looks like a ceiling.
The ceiling? Oh, you're funny. So
okay, so here's the bigger question.
Yeah.
Did you punch Justin in the face from what he said on the show yesterday?
Because there were people who were defending you in the comments, and I just wanted to bring you on to, I guess, apologize for calling you Mufasa.
It's a joke, like.
See, he didn't find it.
But he did
offensive.
say that you looked like a high schooler sometimes.
Yeah, people have said that to me before.
What do you think? Do you think that Bronson? I think you look good.
Might have to fight now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, hey, that's it for us today. Of course, we're back tomorrow. See you later.
And just like that, Justin has left the studio. So let's go ahead and show you the Quick Solution 7-day one final time for this Friday. So scattered rain showers over the next couple days, and temperatures warm back up with a warm front that'll push in on next week. Look at that, 61 on Tuesday. The average is 54. Enjoy it. And time change, 2 a.m. Sunday. Set those clocks back 1 hour when you go to bed tomorrow night. Gain that extra hour.
Absolutely. Matt, what are you doing with your extra hour?
Probably covering the late night news, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. Why not?
Matt always gets stuck with doing the late night stories. Maybe we should start sending Ras Mufasa.
Yeah.
You would like that? Yeah. The 2 a.m.ers. Hey, that's it for us today.
The WNY News Now night team.
Oh, yeah.
The night side. Night side's always fun. If you can stay up till 2 in the morning or whatever. So.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's going to do it for us today on this Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Coverage continues, of course, all weekend long with all the breaking stories here on our Facebook feed. We will see you back here Monday. In the meantime, follow us on social media at WNY News Now. It's where coverage comes first. Have a good one.
See you later.
What's happening? Looking through the glass, find the wrong within the past, knowing we are the youth. Caught until it bleeds out a world without the peace, facing a bit of the truth.